Wow. Wow. Wow.
Splitting your finality into two parts cliche.
No!
No. Seriously, does anyone really think that saying no will just stop whatever is happening from happening? I like how the lion is smart enough to think to jump in front of the debris, but not smart enough to know that it's all just going to go through his open legs. Unless there's a huge cushion inside the lion's mouth, then they're still pretty much dead. Oh look, we've reverted all the way back to season 1 with an unidentified Galran machine attacking the paladins after they think they just won.
That energy spectrum completely deflected our attack!
Our attack? Did they cut out the scenes where anyone but Keith did an attack? Since when do the lions move that fast? Also, I guess even the heroes of a show can fall victim to the attacking a single enemy one at a time epidemic.
There. Anyone have any idea where this thing came from?
Space.
No clue!
Jesus, their reflex stats are at a solid 0. The paladins are getting their asses handed to them on a platinum platter montage cliche.
We just defeated an entire Golra armada, and now this!
Well, you didn't really beat the whole armada, you just blew up a few ships and then took out their leader, which for some reason caused them all to just give up because victory or death is apparently an optional clause of the Galran Code of Conduct, which states that victory must be attained by any means that will cause at least 20 minutes of runtime with bonus points allotted for if you can manage to drag things out to 2 episodes. All of this unless your leader is taken out, at which point abandon all rules.
This is Earth.
This is Zion! And we are not afraid!
And we'll be by your side.
The mystery robot doesn't even attempt to deflect those shots.
Good to have you back, Atlas!
Where the hell did the Atlas go that now it's back? Hasn't it been around the whole time?
We've taken a direct hit!
Well, that's not a direct hit since the shield took some of the blast, but semantics.
Atlas, we need you to hold the beast back temporarily so we have time to form Voltron.
Since when did Voltron not stop time in order to be formed?
Corinne, what's our next move?
Oh, this ship is so different from the Castle of Lions.
Maybe because it's a different ship than the Castle of Lions?
Guys, my VR port just opened.
Mine too!
They act like this is new. Just do the damn thing. The lions manifest new powers that could have come in handy at many other times cliche. Don't they know? Never bring a sword to a blaster fight.
Launch fighters.
Wait, so are literally all of the cannons on the Atlas needing to be recharged right now? You don't have any means of attack at all.
Covering fire.
Well, that first one just flew around and passed the robot without attempting to fire a single shot. Why not just start with the oh so useful pulse missiles? Jesus, I know I'm pressing on about this, but the MFEs are being the epitome of useless right now. Well, it's about time someone did something. The fact that that's all Pitch had to do means that everyone else has just been chilling there getting drained for the past minute.
They sapped our energy.
It felt like the Komar.
The what? You can't expect me to remember something by name that's probably only been mentioned once seasons ago. I don't know why you didn't just do that in the first place instead of just sitting there looking shocked waiting to be hit.
The power this creature is generating is unheard of. My surge indicators are spiking every time it's about to fire.
It's like its power level is over 9,000. You know what? This scene is for making me even think about that joke.
It's using our own energy to power its attack.
Like the coma.
Like the what? Seriously, what the hell is the Kolmar?
Then we'll have to avoid direct contact. Everyone up!
Wait, so you're going to avoid direct contact by using swords? Am I gonna lie and say this isn't cool at all? No, I'm just gonna take away Insane and be done with it. So Paige got sidetracked, but did everyone else to the point that no one saw this attack coming and move out of the way? Also, I like how in a fight they always forget that they have more than 3 moves that they can do as Voltron.
Zero! The shields are gone and we don't have any countermeasures!
And the ship just blew up, but there's no need to mention that part.
Bring us up. Set coordinates for upper atmosphere. But Voltron!
Voltron is already defeated. Did you forget that all attention has been diverted to you?
Copy that!
Man, this is the cleanest bottom of a ship that was just exploded at the bottom that I've ever seen. So, are you meaning to tell me that for whatever reason, I'm assuming because he has Allora's crown crystal in his arm, that Shiro can now connect to this ship just because it has the condensed Castle of Lions crystal powering it? Well, now that I explain it to myself, it makes a little more sense, but by God, if that's not just the most la-di-da thing I've ever seen. So, does this mean that when King Elfor connected Allura to the Castle of Lions, all he really did was give her that crown, which connects whoever has it on to the castle? I didn't plan on having to explain all of this just to send it, but alas, here we are. Wait, I guess I'll throw in a sin for the fact that they can travel to another dimension to transform into Atron. Vatless? Also, this ship that was in no way built to transform into a Voltron will now transform into a Voltron simply because its power source was the Castle of Lions? Wait, so could the castle transform into a Voltron? Because now that I say it out loud, it doesn't add up one bit. Also, but yeah, that's not how engineering works. Yep, no need to show how the legs will get into that shape. Just know there was a flash of light and half of the crew was crushed to death. Also, let's just forget that everyone who's not in the command room doesn't have a seatbelt or even a seat. So as the Atlas starts to move around quickly, they are definitely all dead.
Voltron's power levels are depleted.
I like how they go through all of the trouble of showing us how connected the Paladins are to the Lions by making them feel their pain. But when Voltron technically dies, the Paladins all just fall asleep and wake up later. Shouldn't Voltron power back on the second the Paladins wake up since they are oh so connected?
Paladins, are you there? What's your status? We're here.
And even though Voltron is totally off, all of our dashboard screens are still functional.
Another pass!
Get me eyes on the target.
Okay, so you can't prove me correct by showing how the movement of Vatless does have an effect on everyone inside the ship, but not acknowledge that they would all have died from the impact of the first punch they pulled off. Well, that's a convenient power to have.
We have to strike there right before it fires.
That's a split-second window.
Well, you all have been talking for quite a few seconds and it hasn't fired yet, so it's a several second window.
How do we do that?
By doing it? That hit was so powerful, apparently it broke the show.
I'm here.
I'm here too.
Nice subverting the cliche by making them pass out after they win the fight too.
It's powering up. It must have some kind of self-destruct mechanism.
Or maybe it's powering back up so that it can get up and fight? Why would it powering back up automatically mean suicide? Would it not be quicker and easier to just do this as Voltron? I like how they have no idea what's going on but still look totally shocked for no reason.
It's been an honor to fly with you all. Now everyone, give it everything you got!
Why is he acting like they would die from such a blast? They survived worse literally like an hour ago. Also, why the hell weren't they already giving all they had? Also, since the lions all fly at different speeds, wouldn't everyone giving everything make this very awkward to carry all at once? Oh, they really think we're supposed to believe that this kills them? How dumb do they think we are? Also, on that note, this doesn't kill them. I like how they tried to make all of the lions land in their element, but since there wasn't a convenient pull of fire, they just skipped over the red lion falling altogether.
Today, we look back at the lives that have been lost.
Why would you all be doing that on the day that you won? Also, when did all the other alien races get to Earth? What kind of garbage ass display of those that we've lost is this? Featured are a few people from the garrison that we've never seen and don't know how they died. Which, if they were going to do that, then they would have had to put up the hundreds of pictures of the lives that were lost from the garrison to make it fair. And then we have a picture of a dishonorable traitor who did nothing but cause trouble and then die a disgraceful death.
There isn't one of us here today who hasn't experienced the tragedy of losing someone close.
Except for Honk, Pidge, Lance, and Keith, and dare I even say Shiro, because who knows who that guy whose grave he visited was. Oh, also, Matt, Pidge's dad, Pidge's mom, their ugly ass pet, Leif is probably still alive to see his daughter, Griffin
has gone out in our lives.
Yeah, that guy. Why do we keep going back to him? He didn't do anything.
By the memories and the love of those we've lost.
To further prove my point, when Shiro mentions the people they lost, there is no one in the crowd that they can show to make this a relatable statement.
Earth is now stronger than ever.
Slav.
To help guide those fighting.
Since when can those cargo ships travel at light speed?
And together we will hold strong. As the defenders of the universe.
What are you defending it from anymore? All of the Galra are basically gone, so you've got a real bad case of Julius Caesar syndrome. Well, there goes the one ship that made any sense. Also, this might be the most awkward way for your family to meet your alien cave dweller girlfriend. Lance lets this child put on his helmet that is surely full of sweat and blood. Oh yeah, that third Altean is in this show. Where was she the whole time? Doesn't this guy have a mall shop to run? He has no employees. Whose bony ass legs are those?